good afternoon,
Good
Auntie Terry.
afternoon. Yes.
Thanks for having me to your Terry snack bar today. You're a little bit surprised, right? Because you didn't know you're going to be on Facebook, but thank you. Mangagi ang pogo ginigi Terry snack bar dan si Auntie Terry Teresita Basa Feliz Pascua
Pertudo.
Pertudo. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Feliz Pascua.
Tell us, a lot of people remember Bolis, right?
Yes.
Even when I was in high school, we always want to eat the empanada, and
And
now it's Terry's Snack Bar. How did this business get started?
this business get started was when my father-in-law, Jose Masca Cruz, that's my husband, my father. And then my father-in-law asked me if because this place over here this is belong to my mother-in-law. So my father-in-law asked me to build the same house. It's really the same house, but to just only to make as a store. So I told my father-in-law that Pop, because I always call him Pop, no, and say Pop. What do you mean? Because that time I was working in MS Pelagomez as a sales lady
Okay.
in Castle and everything like in general. So and then my father-in-law, you better just open at least even a small, even a quarter, but it's already 5 cents is some money. And I say, Pop, what I'm gonna do? I don't have money, I say I will help you with it. So he did everything with my mother-in-law, Catalina Cruz. Both of them, they helped me. So
So did you start off as a store or as like a place selling food? Because everybody really loves your food.
we start. We have a little bit like a store, and then we have like making a little bit like selling buñuelos and then empanada and lunch. Way back lunch is only like in the tin foil and. But that time, even it's in the tin foil, but the kids, they really enjoyed that one. But it's only 25 cents.
What was in the foil?
Oh, in the foil, I just I just cut the foil and then I just put rice, like 2 scoops of rice, and then I open in the middle, and then I put that's why I always call now that spam sushi. The spam with tomato sauce is like a local steak, Local,
Sometimes with green beans.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what, because people way back, if you do that, they really love the food. And then I put on the side like red ginger. So I cover it and then I sell it for 25 cents. Yes, and then the Bolis, my auntie from the Bolis side, Lucia de los Reyes, they really knows how to make all kind of pinamamis, even empanada. So they say to me that they gonna teach me how to do it, because I love to make food. And then I make buñuelos banana, and then I ask somebody they can help me how to make donuts. So Tunu Sen Takai is the old man that is working. He's the chief cook in the Dr. Torres Hospital. So he say, this is the way how to do the donuts. And then I say, can teach me how to do it? So I say, just like some like this, just only flour, put this one and put that one, and then when I put it, and then it's, oh my God, my donuts is like a rock. The first time I make. And then I remember Margaret Kinton, when he make donuts, he put on the table, and he make all the dough on the table, and then that's the time when it's already the yeast come out.
Yeah, when it rises.
So, so that's the time she cook it. And I said, oh my God, the table is very long, the table over here in next to the post office, Margaret Kinton, because my sister's staying in there. So every time I go in, I look at Margaret the way she's doing the donuts, and then I remember how to say, but I don't know how to mix it. So the first time that I mix the donuts is I put flour, I put yeast, and then yeast, and then little bit salt, and then some oil, and that time we're doing the what's that Crisco. The
Okay.
manteca.
Yeah.
And when I first do the donuts and I try it, my God, it's like a rock. Honest. I keep on doing it. I keep on, because I really want to learn it. And then see, there's a Cabrera, Winnie's mom, Winnie Kamatsu's mom, si Mako, I forgot her name. She say, this is how to make that. So I follow her recipe, and I put together with si Jo Takay, Tunusen Takay, and that's how I start, I start
Becoming
making it.
famous.
Yeah. No, not really famous that time. But the kids, they love it because that time it's only 5 cents. The donuts, even know how big, but it's 5 cents.
Yeah. Well, tomorrow the baby Jesus is coming around again because it's going to be Sunday, and you volunteered to feed them. What is on the menu for tomorrow?
Oh, the menu for tomorrow for the Nino, because I say I'm gonna just fry the chicken, make the beefsteak, fried rice, red rice, because the kids, they really love that. And then my famous is spaghetti. Every year I have to make spaghetti for them. And they say, oh, Auntie Terry, your spaghetti is so good. And I say, thank you, because, and then I just, tomorrow they're coming over, because like every year I have to feed them. I don't have any Nino Nubena, but, I love the kids to give them. I feel sorry of them to going around, and especially nowadays, not like before, way back. A lot of local people, they feeding the Nino. Sometimes they just don't want, if you give them something, they don't want to eat it because they're already full from all the way, all this place. Everybody is a cook over here, and they say they're making food. So when it comes to me, sometimes they say, we're full, we cannot eat it, but I just wrap it. Why don't you just get it, take it, and after that maybe you need it. So that's what I did. Sometimes I just give them the food, and they have to go. So tomorrow I just say okay, because every time that I'm gonna feed them, it's supposed to be 3 kings, every 3 kings, because way back what I said, that a lot of people, they feeding them. So when it's the last day, 3 kings, people.
I think that's the last Sunday.
That's the last
first Sunday in January or something like that.
The first time. So that's they say that 3 kings. So that's the time that I make for them. So they ask me now that if I can make for this Sunday, and I say it's okay. Even this coming Sunday, I'm okay. I want to feed the kids, because New Year I just make empanada, because the kids, they really love empanada. They really love empanada. So
There's another very popular Christmas dish, the buñuelos dogo. Is that hard to make? How do you make that?
it's really hard to make it, because people, like, if they have the dogwood and you're taking out the skin, the itches goes all around you, and that's why they really like, oh, I don't want to take out the skin because it's it's so itchy. But I always tell them that don't mind it, just only do it, just only take out the skin, and you just rinse it up, and we're gonna
grate it.
And they say, yeah, Auntie Terry, but it's still the same. There's it's gonna be even me, I always do that. Because when I like to show the people that Christmas is that tradition for the local, and our other people, my Carolinas people, they are that tradition. If you don't eat buñuelos tago, it means it's not Christmas.
Did you have your buñuelos dogo yet?
So
Are
this
you
Christmas,
serving it here at the snack bar this season?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
some people they just say, "Hey, Terry, can you sell me?" And I say, "This Christmas,
Yeah.
on the 25th, because they sell me late the doggo, so of course
Oh.
I really want early so people can try the doggo, but it's only last week before Christmas. That's the time they sell me the doggo, so I just tell my people, can you just we take out the skin, and then my husband help me take it out all the skin, and we're gonna and see it, and then they say okay, and then Christmas say, hey Terry, can you sell me like I will call you. So I just make in a one plate like like some pieces, and I say okay, you can come now, and but how much is that? No, it's a Christmas today. You can have it. That's my gift. I like Christmas is like if you make buñuelos doggo, like it's hard for you to sell them the doggo.
Really?
On the 25th.
What do you remember about celebrating Christmas from when you were a little girl? How did you celebrate Christmas?
My dad, when we gonna celebrate, because we are over there in next to the, the moonlight. That's our place. So I really like when there's a Nino coming in, because the Nino come because that time is the District 4 Nino is the way they sing. It's really touch your heart. The way they sing is like Chamorro and the Nuruparua song. So
with guitar and ukulele.
With everything.
Yeah.
So, but that time, even we want to give something to the Nino, like we cannot, because everybody cannot afford to give the people, that time. But the people, they were happy the Nino people, they were happy. They were really happy if they going around and they playing the guitar and they sing the Chamorro and the Carolina song. So when I move over here, only like Chamorro I heard. Lucky now that they have the tape, and they playing music, mix up everything, and I said, oh, I remember when I was a small kids, that over there in the District 2, it's our Nino is the Rotaruas people.
Did parents give their children presents back when you were a child?
Yes,
Okay, what kind of
them.
like presents did you get?
Like way back we just get like a pencil, book, what we need in the school. Only that they can afford to give us, like pencil and a book and some candy. But that time I remember, because my mom, she's working in the as a maid, but my mom named Mrs. Brown. Mrs. Brown. She's the postmaster in CK. She's the first American lady that she's postmaster. Mrs. Brown and Tunsugundu Sablang. They're working that the first post. Mrs. Brown is, my mom is working to Mrs. Brown. So how I know about because Mrs. Brown, when it's Christmas, she have to come to my house with a lot of gift for my mom.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because my mom, she work in the morning for 4 o'clock all the way until 1 o'clock in the morning, because she have to work Mrs. Brown, Mrs. Reed, Mrs. Reka, Reed Reka. That's the husband is the boss in the DPS before we were back.
So, what kind of work did your mom do?
It's a maid.
Oh, okay.
She worked as a maid. But their maid, their boss, they're very nice to my mom. When it's Christmas, they really give a lot of things. My mom is a maid, but that time we have a freezer, we have what's that? We have laundry, washer. Not washer. It's really the old style of the washing machine.
The one that's open on the top, and then okay.
Okay, that's the one. And so Mrs. Brown get my mom freezer, and then Mrs. Reka buy some laundry for my mom, and then a lot of stuff they give my mom.
So it sounds like life was simple, but you had everything you needed.
Yes. Yeah, because my mom is so good to them.
Mm-hmm.
And if they go off island, we have to stay at their house to watch their house. But Mrs. Brown buy a lot of things I put inside in the freezer for my mom
for you
to,
guys. Yeah.
But if my Mrs. Brown came and the freezer is really like still like a lot of food,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of meat and everything, she get mad to my mom.
Why you didn't need it?
Yeah, why you don't eat that, Dolores?
Yeah.
You know, we buy everything because she have like three freezer,
Mhm.
big one.
Mm-hmm.
So every time she go out,
Mm-hmm.
she say, why you don't eat? No, we eat, but it's it's a lot. How can we finish that?
Yeah.
Because my mom, we have to watch the monkey, the.
They had a monkey.
Yeah, because Mrs. Brown likes to go to the Northern Island with my mom.
Uh,
So they bring that to Mrs. Brown.
what was the community like back in the day that's different from today?
Okay, the community back in the day, way back, people, they work, they're gonna ride on the, what do you call that? On the bus. There's nothing bus. Bus only for the nurse and the operator and the people that they're working in the office. They make, the big trailer, the one that carrying the 40-footer new container.
Yes, yes.
Okay, they make that as a house, as a car, They
Uh-huh.
make that, and then inside there's a long bench. Everything
Oh.
is wood, and then that's how they pick up the people.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how they pick up the people. And the one that next to the movie theater before post office,
Yes,
Kevin?
yes.
Okay, the one that it's an open space. That
Yes.
time that place is there's a tree like kamatsili tree, so they all pick up in there. Okay, first bus is there, then second pickup is on in front of our house.
Nice.
Second pickup,
And then they would take them where?
they would take them to their work
Like
because
Caravan
no, not in Garapan, in out there in Navy Hill, Captain Hill.
Oh.
Yes, if you don't catch the ball, what's that truck, big truck? If you don't catch, they will not go. They cannot work because very far to work, to walk to Navy Hill
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Captain Hill.
Yeah.
So they cannot. They have to wake up like 4 o'clock in the morning,
Mhm.
and they have to prepare themselves and go to work.
Mm-hmm.
Because if the big trailer come and to pick up the people,
Mm-hmm.
if it's you don't catch it, you cannot go to work because it's very far.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people, they were staying up there in Navy Hill, next Navy Hill
Mm-hmm.
there, and then Capitol Hill too.
Mhm.
A lot of people, they're working there.
What do you think are the important things you learned from your parents that have helped make you a success today?
My mom likes to make notitizas.
Oh.
And a lot of things she likes to do cooking because she have to wake up like 4 o'clock in the morning to prepare because she have to go and work.
Mm-hmm.
So every time like Saturday, Sunday, a lot of people giving my mom a sack of masarina,
Mm-hmm.
and then so my mom make titizas. So
Is that how you learn to like cooking,
yes,
baking?
mm.
Your mom sounds like a very hard worker.
Yeah, she's a very hard worker.
What time do you wake up nowadays?
We have to get up like 4 or 4:30 because my mom already is in the kitchen, so we have to get up
Yeah.
because and then we have to go to the mass every morning. 5 o'clock is the mass.
How about nowadays? Do you still wake up early?
Yes, I still wake up 4 o'clock.
Wow.
Sometimes 3 o'clock. If there's a catering in the morning, I have to wake up 3 o'clock because I have to help my people to prepare everything.
You're a strong lady.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah. I don't know why I'm not, because you know what? To tell you the truth, I was give birth by one kidney. One kidney. But I remember when I was a small girl, my dad, the turtle, the one that they making a bracelet and everything.
Yes.
I my dad tell the fisherman to get one of that turtle. And then when they get it, when they catch it, because before when I was a small girl, I always go to the hospital. They always admit me in the hospital because of they don't know what's wrong with me. So my dad asked his family to get me one turtle. So when they open the turtle, my dad is there and they take the blood and they make me drink the blood. And my dad say if I throw it out, it's gonna punch my mouth. And I know now that that's the one that make me know that turtle blood. Because since my dad did that to me, they never put me in the hospital. But before, I was raised up in the hospital. Over here in the court, that was the court. That was a hospital before. In the court, that's a hospital. I remember in the across there's a small movie. The DPS is there already. There's a small movie. They put a tent. A tent around. So sometimes the nurse they bring me to go watch movie. Yeah, I was only like maybe 6 years old, because I was always sick. And but when my dad make the medicine to me, I never been sick anymore. Yeah, sometimes if I'm tired, I feel like I'm gonna be sick. But I know already how to handle myself.
You really help a lot. You make a lot of people happy with all of your hard work. Through the
Yes.
food that you provide us.
The food that's why some people they say, why do you really like your food? Nah? Because nowadays those kids that they attend school over here in Hotpot or in Marianas or over here, they really likes my food. So even that time, even it's 25 cents, but it's really good stuff. Really good the food.
Yeah,
Sometimes curry, chicken curry, I cut and I put in the middle and then I just cover. They really come and they buy it.
Well, I know our time is short today, but I wanted to thank you for telling stories with us. And you have any Christmas message you'd like to share with the people watching us? You can speak tomorrow if you're more comfortable.
Mas no magusto no sen magusto sa no pabis sa ngani itaw to na Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Feliz Pascua and Ano Year. Sa magusto sa no ukumbipila itaw to money inigi business so mampus matunga na no mampus o kung todo lo que go they buy. But I always make them happy too. They buy some mafanghan lo baha lo ke nyo no regalo para siya.
It's like they say the best food is made with the secret ingredient, which is love.
And then the ones that the local food that we're making is not as a generic food. It's really Chamorro food, and it's really hard to do it.
Yeah.
But we're trying our best to show the people that that's how the food is to make that. Even people that they buy the turnover, the butsi, they say that because I'm selling now for $2. They say it's hard, that one very hard to do that. I rather buy it than to do it.
Yeah. That's true.
So that's why I say, so now you believe that it's hard. Like, I try it already how to do it, and I will never do it anymore because it's very hard to do it. So that's I say, so thank you.
Thank you so much. Our guest today has been Teresita Basa Pertudo, and we want to wish you all very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And we'll see you next month on Marianas Stories. Susmasia.
Okay.